What's up everyone? John Renger from Techno Buffalo here with a full review for you of the Beats Solo2 Wireless. We unboxed these guys about 2 weeks ago and they've been sitting on my head for that entire time. I've got a lot to say about them, a lot of impressions and thoughts. Let's go ahead and dig right in. So let me give a few caveats here. I am by no means an audiophile. Consider this review of someone who just wanted a pair of Bluetooth headphones that sounded pretty good. If you've got impressions or thoughts about Beats headphones and you already know what you're gonna think before you watch this review, then don't bother. Watch this if you're looking for a genuine, honest impression, you're looking for maybe pick up a pair of Bluetooth headphones, or you're curious what the marketplace looks like. All right, let's go ahead and get started. First, these look exactly like the Solo2s we've got right here, save for a micro USB cord and power button on the bottom, and some hidden buttons that you can't really see over the left ear cup. Design-wise, they are absolutely identical. The ear cups are extremely cushy and very comfortable. They also articulate a little bit so they can sit on your head depending on what angle your ears might be at. They sit on your ear, not over, so some people might have an issue with that and not find it comfortable. Definitely took a little while to get used to the feel, but after a while they start to feel very, very nice. You can adjust the size whether you got a big head or a little head. Also, it's got some cushion at the top, so it's not gonna hurt the very top part of your dome. I will say they were a little bit tight at first when I put these on. I don't have a giant head, but after a few days it started to feel fine and stretch out. They also seem pretty durable. You can sort of bend them and move them how you want, so if you gotta throw them in a bag, it won't be an issue. And if you are traveling, you wanna throw them in your bag, you just go ahead and fold them up, and you're good to go. Drop these suckers in your backpack, and you will be all set. It's got a few hidden buttons in the left ear cup. It's got a volume up and a volume down, and also sort of a button that generally will control the music player you are listening to. In my case, it launches iTunes for me. It also has a built-in mic if you want to use this to make phone calls, in case you got this on your head and you've got to pair it to your phone, a phone call comes in. Since these are Bluetooth, you're going to want to pair them to Bluetooth, and the pairing was super easy. It paired, at least for me, like any other Bluetooth device that I've got. It was like an 8-second process. I set these up on my iMac right before I updated my software to 10.10.1, and on 10.10, audio was super crackly and not good at all. I upgraded the OS like an hour later, and it absolutely worked like a charm. So you pick these up, you're having a pair of Bluetooth headphones that don't sound so good, check your software updates, see if there's something new out there. All right, so all that aside, all that design business pushed away, how do these suckers work? They're headphones, they gotta be able to play music, right? And to be honest, they sound just like the Solo2s. As a caveat though, these do not support aptX, instead support SBC, which isn't really a big issue for me. I think these sound great. If you use Apple doesn't support aptX anyway, but audio sounded pretty solid through these. I'll talk a bit more about that. The original Beats were tuned for hip hop and were super bass heavy. Me though, I'm not all about that bass, and modern Beats though have a way better sound signature and are just super friendly to other genres of music. I like listening to classical music when I work, and these sounded actually really nice doing so. No mid-range muffle at all. Pretty good about eliminating outside noise, but not great. They don't have active noise canceling, so sort of bear that in mind. Looks of the Beats are kind of polarizing. It's a polarizing company, owned by a polarizing company, and that's going to be a personal preference. They come in red, black, blue, and white. And at the time of this filming, these really bright red ones are Verizon exclusive. Personally, I'd rather not have a giant Beats logo on my ear, and I'd wager that logo ended up costing me about $100–150. They are wireless, so using a battery. Battery life has been really awesome. I use these every day at work, and they're always on standby for 9+ hours, and I've only had to charge them once a week. In case you're wondering what's going to happen when they die, which is a big concern of mine, they come with a cable, and if you plug that cable in, it's going to turn off the power, and they'll work just like regular Solo2 Wireless. That same cable, in case you're wondering, also has a mic and audio controls built right in, so it just turns them essentially into Solo2s. So as I mentioned, these weren't overly comfortable to wear at first. I don't have a giant head. They felt kind of tight, but after about 3 days or so, they stretched out and now feel great, even with glasses on. That was a question a lot of people asked when we did the unboxing. I usually wear glasses, and this was not an issue with those on. So if you have a hard time seeing like me and you want to have headphones, you're not going to have a problem with these. So I really like these headphones, and I get that the Beats name is polarizing here. The big issue for me is the price premium that comes along with it. $300 is a lot of money. Like I said earlier, I prefer to have the same headphones minus that B logo for $100–150 less. If you don't mind spending that kind of cash on headphones, these work really well. But sure, people are going to judge you for it. People are going to judge you anyway when you're out and about, so don't let that influence your decision. Sound signature was really good. You can listen to a variety of genres. The bass isn't going to overwhelm you. You can hear a little bit of outside noise, but you might want that if you're commuting and you want to be able to hear people around you faintly. It just felt nice on the head. Audio was good. Battery life was solid. I like that if the battery dies if I'm on a long flight, for example, that I can just plug them in. Overall, I've liked the headphones. I'm not the biggest fan of the bright look at me design on the red ones. So as I mentioned, other color options are available. But ask yourself what you're looking for in a pair of headphones. Do you want a logo? Do you want good audio? Do you want to save money? If you want to save money, these are definitely not the headphones to look at. If you want something though that's going to sort of work well, perform well, have nice battery life, and you really don't care about what's on the side of it, the Beats seem to be a pretty good option. I'm sure there are way less expensive options out there that do the same thing. If you care about the logo and you want headphones that are going to work well, again, these are a pretty solid choice for you. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time, I'm John Ranger from Techno Buffalo. See you guys next video. Bye-bye. Thank you guys for watching another Techno Buffalo video. I hope you enjoyed. We love consumer electronics here, and if you are as passionate about them as we are, hit the big subscribe button. We've got new videos coming at you every day. We talk about phones, tablets, laptops, and everything in between. And if you like video games, check us out at Twitch, where we play video games, although admittedly not very well, at twitch.tv/technobuffalo. All the links are right down below.